What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and today I'm going to be going over some pointers for becoming a better D.Va player. Being a D.Va main personally, with over 100 hours on her, I thought I might be able to help out some others who are looking to play her like a pro. So without further ado, let's go through 3 tips for mastering D.Va. Tip number 1 is Defense Matrix. Hands down, this is her most powerful ability, so mastering it is crucial to being a good D.Va player. It's capable of not only absorbing enemy fire, but also suppressing or even completely nullifying enemy ultimates. Its one major downside, and the issue that I see many people get faced with, is its short uptime relative to how long it takes to fully recharge. With 4 seconds of usage from a full 10-second recharge, you are flat out going to be stuck being unable to have it up for the majority of the time. And on top of that, you can't fire while using Defense Matrix. Given this aspect, I highly advise conserving it. While it may be tempting to absorb as much damage as possible from the enemy Soldier 76, you don't want to waste its entire usage on him, only to have the enemy Pharah ult immediately afterwards, thus preventing you from blocking it. The rule of thumb I personally try to go by, and recommend to others, is to never use up more than half of the Defense Matrix meter on basic enemy fire. There will always be exceptions, such as saving a teammate from a Roadhog hook combo, or at the very beginning of the match when it's impossible for anyone to have ult yet. But in general, this is a good rule to live by. Even if you only have enough Defense Matrix left to partially cover an enemy ultimate, that can still buy your teammates a couple precious seconds to either take out the ulting enemy or move to cover. Tip number 2 is D.Va's fusion cannons. In particular, how to use them effectively. I'm sure everyone already knows that they are very short-ranged weapons. However, that doesn't mean that they don't have usage at longer ranges. In particular, they are effective at causing chip damage to a distant enemy. This is made even more effective by the fact that you never need to reload, thus allowing a constant stream of damage to be deployed. Some good uses for this chip damage include preventing enemies with shields from being able to activate their shield recharge, or Mercy's health regeneration. Also, distracting an enemy with this weak damage could give another member of your team an advantage when attacking that target. However, dealing long-range chip damage should only be used when there are no enemies closer by, and you are unable to fly any closer. A good example I find where this happens is when I'm the only one sticking to the payload, and I'm left to spectate the actual battle, which is taking place far in front of me. In general, D.Va is best when in the thick of the fight. The close range allows her fusion cannons to shine their brightest here, and their constant stream of heavy damage can easily tear through large targets such as Roadhog and Reinhardt. I would recommend prioritizing these large enemies, as you will land more hits and build ult faster. However, you are also good at finishing off enemies with low health who are trying to retreat. While I don't advise regularly chasing around targets, as firing the fusion cannons slows D.Va's movement, it can often be very effective to boost after a low health target who is ducked into cover and finish them off with a second of close range damage before they have time to react. The third and final tip I will be covering today is D.Va's high mobility, specifically her boosters. This not only allows her to move consistently for up to 2 seconds and 25 meters in any direction and path she wants, but also deals 25 damage and knockback to anyone you collide with. When going in for a boop, I like to perform a melee attack as soon as I collide with the enemy. This will stop your flight immediately, and also can help you to direct the enemy towards a ledge if you're going for an environmental kill. If not, then you can immediately follow up the melee with some blasts from your fusion cannons. Since being attacked in this way usually catches the enemy off guard, you can get in a fair amount of damage before they flee out of your effective damage range, and if you're lucky, even secure a kill. However, even more important than using it to attack the enemy, it can be used to retreat. The instant activations of the boosters allows you to quickly move either away from the enemy or behind cover. This is important because, given her huge hitbox, D.Va can easily take a lot of damage. I would consider knowing when and how to retreat one of, if not the most important thing to be good at in order to play her well. Aside from just retreating from battle, it can also be used to quickly escape enemy ultimates. While I would usually recommend trying to eat most ults, some, such as enemy D.Va self-destructs, can't be blocked in this way, and thus must be fled from. Additionally, in the event where you don't negate something like Zarya's Graviton or Mei's Blizzard, you can still fly out of them if you're quick enough. However, don't forget your role as a tank, which means your primary objective is to protect your team. Only retreat when absolutely necessary. Otherwise, you will oftentimes be leaving your teammates to their terrible fates. Well, that will wrap up my player tips for today. This is Master Ian Gamer signing off. If you enjoyed this video and found this advice useful, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to make more of these, so please let me know if you'd like to see more. Otherwise, don't forget to click that like button, share it with a friend, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at Master Ian Gamer. Anyways, until next time, keep practicing and have a great day.